Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm not quite at a brewery like I would be if I were at the Gallery Cabaret or like I was at the cafe on a Tuesday night, but what I can say is that my husband John decided last second, it's like, hey, there's this beer brewery thing I want to go to. So there's this closed brewery behind me with 8 guys sampling each other's beers or local beers. So I'm like, I'm never going to get this started on time if I'm following John around and talking with these guys. And I brought some of our own beers anyway, so why not? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I wanted to give you a little installment of what you could expect to find at the cafe or the cafe gallery where I would read things from usually Scars Publications books. I am now instead going to read a couple of poems from a book that is not from Scars, that is not even from the United States. It's actually published from a group in India. And I've been humbled and honored that they did a book of mine that was released in the late January of this year that is titled Eternal Never-Ending Now. And I thought I would share with you 2 poems from this while I'm in the parking lot of this brewery while they're having a microbrew meeting with people there, including my husband John. So I thought I'd just read to you 2 poems from this book. I hope you enjoy them. This first one is titled I'm Not Sick But I'm Not Well. I'm not sick, but I'm not well, and I'm sure there's something I can do about this. I've popped the aspirin, the Tylenol, the ibuprofen, the codeine, the Prozac, the sleeping pills, and that thermometer is down my throat and I'm gagging. I'm not sick, but I'm not well. The doctors find nothing wrong with me, and believe me, they've taken the x-rays, and they've stripped me down, and they made me wear one of those god-awful paper robes, and they've felt me up, and they've checked me out, and they found what they were looking for, but didn't find anything that I was looking for. I'm not sick, but I'm not well, and I can't help but think that everything I'm doing to make things better might only be making things worse. So I don't want to listen to what you have to say anymore. And I want this IV out of my arm, and I want this oxygen tube out from my nose, and I want this suppository out of my ass, and I want you to get that scalpel away from me because I want everything I've got. I'm not sick, but I'm not well. And they want me if they can keep me in line. And they want me if they can cut me open and suck out my insides and suck out the fat and suck out my life and make me generic and make me dependent and make me unreal and make me not whole. And I've walked that line with all you doctors, and I want all my parts back. And I want to be healthy. No, I'm not sick, and maybe I'm not well, but you're only making me worse. I don't have the answers, but neither do you. So instead of tearing me apart and dissecting me and studying the bones, let me just stay together for a while until I figure it all out. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, one more, and then I'm going to look at what all of these microbrew people are doing. This is a poem that some of my Chicago people might know. And I actually performed it with the song What We Need in Life for Beast Woman for a production there. This is a poem titled Fantastic Car Crash. And our life is one big road trip now. And we set the cruise control and make our way down the expressway. And most of the time we're just moving a straight line and the scenery blurs, that there's nothing to see. But I know what's inside of you, and I know what you're made of. There's no such thing as a calm with you. You are a fantastic car crash. You stop traffic in both directions as the gatekeepers gawk, the delay grows while everyone slows down and stares. Everything shatters with you, you know. It's a spectacular explosion. I try to duck and cover as metal flies through the air. And every time you leave the scene of the accident, I'm left picking up the shards of the glass from the windows. You know, the glass breaks into such tiny little pieces. They look like ice. It takes so long to pick up the pieces, and even though I'm careful, I'm still picking up the pieces, and I'm still on my knees. And the glass cuts into my hands, and the blood drips down to the street. I think of this as my contribution to this fantastic car crash that is you, that is me, that is us. as I pull the glass from my hands and wave my hand to the line of traffic. Go on. Keep driving. This happens all the time. There's nothing to see here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hey, it's the fuel just for a vibe. Anyway, I hope everybody is doing really well. I hope you enjoyed those two poems. That was your installment of poetry from a non-Scars Publications book titled Eternal Never-Ending Now, which, as I said, I was super thrilled to be a part of, and in light of that, I even used this author picture from the back cover, and that was my Facebook picture with my husband John for the past month online. I hope everyone is doing well. If you want to know anything about this book, go to janetkuypers.com or look up Eternal Never-Ending Now at Scars.tv as well. It's available for sale through Amazon. I hope everyone's doing well, and I hope everyone is able to start living a little less masked life now. Got my first shot of the 2 last week, so hopefully everyone else is getting on board and people can start getting back to a normal life. I hope everyone stays creatively inclined. I hope everyone is staying safe. And I hope you're all enjoying yourself out there. Sorry I can't be there to share it with you. And I want every single one of you to just hang in there and know that you're loved. Thank you all so very much. Thank you.